Hi, I'm Gabby with Cooking with the Cullinans, and today we are going to help you figure out what to do with all those turkey leftovers, and we are going to make some turkey tetrazzini. So I've got my leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. I have some non-stick spray for my 9x13 pan that I'm going to put this in. I have some peas, some mushrooms, onion, and red pepper. You're also going to need some heavy cream and whole milk and some unsalted butter, the fettuccine, some chicken stock. You could also use turkey stock, bouillon, whatever you have. Some cheese. I like to use Parmesan, but you could easily use cheddar cheese. And then finally, some breadcrumbs for that. I have the mushrooms, the onion, so one container, a small container of mushrooms that I use, the bellas, the baby bellas, a small white onion, and a red pepper. And I'm just sauteing them in this fry pan with a couple of tablespoons of, and I'm using unsalted butter because I'm going to need that for the recipe anyway. So with some unsalted butter, I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. And I also have, at the same time, I am boiling the water for the pasta. I am going to use linguine just because that's what I have. But if you have spaghetti or some other sort of pasta that your family likes, you'll just need one box of pasta. In here I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm going to basically make a roux. So now I'm going to stir in my 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to cook this for quite a while because I want it to kind of turn a nice golden brown. And when I'm doing that, I'm also going to add in some salt and pepper. Now I've been cooking this roux, or the flour and the butter, for about 3 minutes. I put a little pepper in there. I'm going to add a little more pepper and a little bit of salt. And you can use a spatula for this or a whisk. I kind of like to use the spatula. Next, I'm going to add my 2 cups of chicken broth. Like I said, you could use stock. You could use and I'm just going to add this liquid slowly, and I have been cooking it on about medium low heat, and you'll see how it's going to really thicken right up. As you get all of your chicken stock in there, you'll want to kind of turn the temperature up. We're going to get this nice and combined, and then you're going to add in the milk and heavy cream. Flour mixture all nice and combined. Now I'm going to add in all of my milk and heavy cream, and I'm just going to keep stirring. By the way, I have switched over to a whisk now. And once this is nice and warm, I'm going to go ahead and put in my 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. And I've used this that's already pre-grated, but you certainly could grate it yourself. And we're going to combine this until the cheese is all melted. And then you'll see that the sauce really starts to thicken up. And once I know that it's all combined, I'm going to turn it back to about medium so it will boil just a little bit again, and to finish thickening up. Now that my pasta is all cooked and drained, I'm going to go ahead and add in to the pasta all of my mushrooms and onions and red pepper. I'm then going to mix in my sauce and my green peas And I'm going to mix this all together right in the pot that I cooked my pasta in, so we don't dirty another dish. Now that I have the pasta, the linguine, in here along with my mushrooms, red pepper, onions, and my peas, I'm going to go ahead and add in my turkey, and it's give or take about 3 cups. This is a little more than 3 cups, and you can always add more or less according to how much turkey you have left over and how much turkey you want in there. Once I combine this all together, I'll give it a quick little taste. I may add a little more salt and pepper to it. Some people enjoy adding a little thyme, a little sage, some of the spices that you use when you cook the turkey. I kind of like it just with the salt and pepper. Once I had everything combined in the pan that I had made the pasta in, I put it in this 9x13 that I had used the cooking spray on to make the cleanup a lot easier, and that way everything won't stick to the side. I kind of move it around, make sure that it's all even in the pan. I did go ahead and add more peas because I kind of liked how it's a little red, little green, give it a little color. And the last thing I'm going to do is put some breadcrumbs on the top, and these I'm just using some pre-seasoned breadcrumbs. You could certainly use them that aren't seasoned. You could also use panko. So I'm just going to put these on the top. And then I'm going to use the rest of that Parmesan cheese to sprinkle on the top of the breadcrumbs. The next step is I'm going to cook this in a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes. I'm going to check it after about 15 minutes. If the top starts to crisp up too much, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with some aluminum foil. All right, so this is the turkey tetrazzini all done. Smells delicious. It looks pretty with all the different colors in it. Can't wait to have a bite. So I hope this helped you to figure out what to do with all of those turkey leftovers. As you can see, we're going to pair it with a great salad. And I'm starting some sourdough, so stay tuned for the next sourdough recipe. If you're enjoying the video, please subscribe to our channel, give us a little thumbs up, and be sure to leave us some comments. Enjoy!